Hi. Hopefully this won't fall over. It's on an unsolid surface. But this card's been showing itself up a lot. The Prince of Discs, or the Prince of Pentacles, from the Thoth deck. And so thought I'd actually read into it a little more from what's my favorite Thoth reference book. But says, you resemble this prince. This card emphasizes your royal dignity and likewise your masculine side. You develop a royal, appreciative interaction with the earth powers. Your entire capability as a person with great productivity, much skill, and sensuality, clarity is needed. Basic meaning. This is what I liked. The master of the property. The steward of the earth. What and how much do I have? What do I achieve? What has stock? It's good, huh? Like every court card, this card shows the prince as an ideal picture. A confident interaction with a corresponding element. Here with the pentacles, earth, matter, money, talent, body. Okay. My nose is itching for some reason. You are like this prince, or you can become like him. And or meet a person in your life who represents this prince. So I guess it's encouraging us to take stock on what is important, what has value, what has worth, what is a worthwhile investment, what will produce a harvest. As card of the day, create new worth through your work. Financial, pleasurable, and sensual. You are your own capital. You are your own capital. Acre and harvest. Vineyard and wine. Spiritual experience to produce, build, enrich something that has stock and survives. Something that stands the test of the time, that lasts through this lifetime and perhaps into the next, into eternity. So maybe it has a little something to do with past life experiences and connections as well, maybe. And for success and happiness in life, do not allow your self-worth to be dependent on your money or your prestige in the world. And I didn't pre-read this stuff before I made this little video. Hang on, I turn this advertisement off. So let's look at the imagery, since this manual here is by Johannes Feiberg and Evelyn Berger, The Ultimate Guide to Thoth Tarot. But it always has like a whole page on all the imagery. So, the naked charioteer. Oh my goodness. So he's coming in on a chariot and he is naked, meaning he is not wearing any, cloaks, robes. He's coming in his authenticity, which I don't know if that's something that is comes naturally for him, or if it's something perhaps that the experiences and happenings have forced him to be in a place of, but it's a good thing. It's a breaking down of, I don't know, pretenses, expectations, etc., etc. The skin is more strongly emphasized than with all the other princes. So the Prince of Earth comes in his naked form. I like it. Getting in tune with nature and becoming one with the earth by dropping the robes. Dancing naked, perhaps. Like a king in all of his dignity. Undisguised truth, it means naturalness and openness, sensuality and sexuality, or exposure and indecency, the risk to save oneself. So, I would like to say that I feel like in this case, the sensuality and sexuality actually represents something that is pure and natural and decent, and as opposed to something that is not so much authentic or has like secrets and guises. I don't know. The bull is a holy animal. It's a red heifer. So put that with some other prophecy and how significant is it become. Holy animal, but also combative anger, a bullfight. Inhabitant of the labyrinth, immense strength, groundness, drives power, procreation, growth, symbol for the energy of the earth. So, I wonder if maybe like Taurus has something to do with this as well. The erect tail, of course, is phallic, as many of Crowley's thought cards incorporate the phallus. But it's a symbol of potency, sexual lust and pleasure. But more importantly, I feel like productivity and fertility in the metaphorical as well as literal sense. Instinctual. The bull is not an oaf, but also rigidity, what can I say that? Rigidity and lacking relaxation, but also rigid. I don't know why we have to like throw all these extra syllables into things sometimes. Because I feel like if you just said, but also rigid, it would like mean the same thing, right? Instead of trying to make you pronounce rigidity. The loose rein, trust or helplessness. It is unclear which part of the double nature animal / human has the lead. Ooh, interesting. So they're like, it's an even push and pull sort of a thing, even give and take. Not one party overpowering the other, but equal. And so I feel like, and it says it right here, cooperation is what came to my mind there. Good cooperation of instincts and mind, inner lead, or recklessness. So, is the choice really based on that stuff? Or make the choice that you feel like would be. The winged bull helmet. Excuse me, man. I don't know. Fertile connection of air and earth. It's like I wasn't coughing until I started talking about this stuff. Fertile connection of air and earth. Cautious material and realistic mind. Ideas and plans can be carried out on the grounds of facts. So, maybe do a research when somebody's got an idea or a plan. Where did it come from? And what's the motivation? I don't know, just some questions. Connection of sense and senses. The pentacle and the sphere. Full measuring lines, structures, and profiles. Layout and blueprint. What's this one right here? Oh my goodness. It's like my throat chakra is getting serious, like straight on attack. What do you know? The openness and boundaries of the pentacle are depicted. This scepter, the sphere, and the cross. And there. Parallels to the Empress and the orb of the Emperor. Ooh, nice. So the Empress and the Emperor are in this card too. It's a good one. Evidence of the wholeness and cosmos sphere as well as the four elements and material power. Cross. The grapes and the berries. I guess those are maybe behind him. Evidence of the vineyard, hard work, but also fertility and cultivation of the ground. That also makes me think of the little foxes that spoil the vine. So make sure that your vineyard is free and clear of those that you might not be able to trust in order to obtain a fertile harvest. Also, wine is a sign of enjoyment, so also should be enjoyment. along with your work and relationship or whatever. Sense and senses and the ellipse, which is surrounding this design. 2 overlapping circles that encompass the whole picture. Refer to the chariot. So again, we got the chariot also. Chariot going on here. No wonder why this card's been coming up so much, huh? Tasked to make a round thing from the diversity of life, to merge heaven and earth. And then lastly, fruits and seeds, which is what they're sowing, I guess. Yeah. Cultivation of the earth. And I say cultivation of the new earth. Creativity and power of creation are the sources of all wealth. Bring your productivity to bloom and harvest. Enjoy your growth. Highly recommend this.